Yeah, the two DLC lords are with mechanics. Tomb Kings. Yeah, don't worry, guys. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. Let's go Tomb Kings. Why not? Oh no! These are my favorite lords. Oh man! I'm gonna tease my eyes. Settra, why do you have to be so great?
All bow before the Imperishable.
That voice, goddamn! I don't know about you, but it does it for me. So Tomb Kings, huh? Let's see what they done here. It looks like they reworked some stuff. We did had a glimpse of it when we were moving things around. So Settra now has allegiance points gained plus 30% for alliance with Tomb Kings. So allying with the other people, let them serve you, type of like flavor idea. And then you use their armies to accomplish your goals. How it worked in the Realm of Chaos, you would not even get that many points, and I think it used to be capped at 100, and you would use most to get an army. I think they changed this, so it might be a little bit better now. But these are gimmicks, you know, gimmicks, but it's also another way to play. There is nothing wrong creating a playstyle around the gimmick, even if it might create setbacks, you know. You can still have fun with it, you know, playing in that way, right? It does kind of promote a little bit variety and replayability. Growth plus 20 all provinces and construction time -1 for all buildings, minimum of 1 turn. So this definitely got changed. It's definitely got changed, and doesn't look horrible. So they're trying to create a gimmick with alliances and 20 growth and faster construction. I like that. It's 20 growth all provinces. If you compare this to like Nurgle, 10 growth.
Master, scientist.
So yeah, Warhammer 3 team and DLC team, apparently they are working on the game from different dimensions with no communication in between. Lord effect has chaos replenishment rate plus 10% for the Lord's army, so it has more replenishment. I think this used to be only for the Tomb Guard, now it's for the whole army. You have one of the largest encourage auras in the game. So that massive blue circle that grants 4 leadership on the base is double for Settra. This used to be a little bit more relevant before they buffed the base leadership on the undead. It can still be of a little help on the base and in the early game, but this is more of a flavor than anything else, I would say. And local recruitment capacity +1 for the local province where the Settra is. This looks like better than before, with a gimmick and some flavor, right? Let's go see. It starts in Hammery. Where else? I am actually definitely for removing tier 5 units as a starting units. I don't want to see tier 5 units as the starting units. There's so many other fun units than just adding like top tier unit in the army. They can do so many different things to make the starts interesting. It's okay for Tretch. Well, Doomwheel is not really tier 5.
Settra the Imperishable, King of Kings, Lord of the Shifting Sands, eternal ruler of mankind, rest no longer. Mehekara will be restored to greatness.
Okay. So Hammer is right next to Numas now, as a short distance here. Oh, what the hell? Hammer is right next to the Black Pyramid of Gash as well. Land of the Dead is a 4-region province now, and Numas is a minor region. Good riddance, Andri. You will not be missed. Huh. Does look different visually here. I love Settra.
Settra does not serve.
God damn, the best DLC of Warhammer series here, boys. Doesn't look like much different here. Fire weakness got lowered to 15. Needs to be 25. It's kind of cool. He has a replenishment for whole army now. Should we just say second best after Grim in the Grave? Should be you're biased. So this is still a meme here. What's Grim the Grave? Hellman Ghost. Mortis engine, baby. Enchant item 10 armor 15 fizz resist and the crown. More damage in charge. And the Blessed Blade of Petra. Nothing special, but against him magic he doesn't have it. Damage attack, control for all provinces, and 43 seconds on this one. Set bonus, Allegiant points gained, additional 25% with Tomb Kings, and control 1 all provinces. Nothing crazy here. Crown is solid. Weapon is nothing really special, but still acceptable. Does get all the free mounts now. Oh yes, I can finally troll the chat by using the Sphinx one turn and the Chariot the next turn without wasting any skill points. That was like a dream of mine. Troll with mounts on Settra. Yeah. So you can pretty much remove the fire weakness with the Malm elixirs now. I actually played Settra with all the old versions. Leadership +4 for Toomgar and Chariot units. This will be +8. But they buffed the leadership on these units, so I guess that doesn't really matter. Pretty much the same stuff here. Is 85 base leadership, doesn't need that shit. Hope that this is 1 point here. So Restless Dead, 0.27 seconds. This is buffed, right? Used to be like, what, 56 health? So Restless Dead with the change is better now. And Settra now have 50 points with his strong than ever. Settra has no Arkhan item. Ooh, what the hell, man? What do you guys think? Is this intentional or is this like a bug? Intentional bug. But he has a lore of Nehekara. Oversight. I'm gonna put this on oversight because I'm biased. Settra is missing Arkhan item slot. He's a wizard with full wizard line but no Arkhan item slot. If he has an Arkhan conduit, he should have Arkhan item slot, right? They lowered the missile strength here, because, you know, Skeleton Archers were OP with its damage here. They forgot Casket of Souls. This one has lost armor and defense. Wow, they actually lowered the missile strength on the Skeleton Horseman Archers from 12% to 8%. Do they even understand what this does? So, missile strength 12% was for Skeleton Horseman Archers. Instead of putting like it to 25%, they actually lowered it to 8. It's like some guy was there just lowering everything, because those idiots that did Warhammer 3 battle skills made shit battle skills. And now they nerfed everything here. This is a Skeleton Horse Archers. Plus 12%, used to be plus 12% buff now it's 8. They should have buffed it to like 25%, not nerfed it to 8. Looks so fucking bad. Yeah, at least I didn't touch the chariot skill. This one also got nerfed from 8812 to 669. This is still okay, you know. They adjusted everything, but some shit makes no sense, you know. Like, how does this make any sense? Skeleton Horseman Archers from 12 to 8%. They already have shit damage. And now they gotta have even shitter damage. This one actually needed the buff, not a nerf. And they still forget about a Casket of Souls and Carrion on the skills. They leave the resurrect as it is, but they nerf all this shit. Tomb King's units, Carrion and Casket of Souls don't have any battle skills. That's just wrong, all units should have battle skills, right? It could be an Eros of Asaf, right? Lich Priests could also have a Casket of Soul mount as well. This is pretty much more of the same. Wonder if they fixed their magic item drop chances, cause they had the lowest cause mortar cult stuff.
Settra is
2 halberds, 2 archers, and 2 skeleton archer chariots. You have to deal with Numas with Settra. Still research rate on the building. Oh, the pyramid is no longer crazy expensive. Ooh, it actually has capacity on the pyramid. That's a huge buff here. What does the garrison look like? So no background income from Tomb Kings, cause they have they're not paying for units. The garrison here is horrible now. A little bit better than tier 3. Tier 4 is solid. Tier 5, okay. Buildings also seem much cheaper. Look at this, 1500. That's a big change here. They finally adjusted this cost properly. As early on, the Tomb Kings will struggle with the treasury. And having all this extra stuff from the Great Pyramid of Settra is quite nice. Yeah, the costs have been adjusted. This is a crazy difference. 246. This used to cost 12,000. 12,000. Now it costs 3,500. That's insane change. That is a mega change. And this used to be tier 2, not tier 1. That's a big buff to the Tomb Kings. These costs are now quite cheap. The Cara Warriors is definitely one of the better tier 1 units now. But they have capacity. They also have anti-infantry now. This costs difference is it's insanely lower. It's massive. Looks like Tomb King's got one of the best adjustments to the costs. And look at this, boys. The ridiculous cavalry building that used to be ridiculously expensive, not only is now dirt cheap, but also one tier lower. Well, somebody know what they're doing there. At least there is still hope. That's a big change here. That's the right way to do it. Lower tier on Tomb Scorpion and on Shapti, that's unexpected. The costs, these costs are so cheap now. Is it me, or will be able to get Tomb Scorpions on minus elements? I think you can take it with this.
Slay for Settra. Defeat is impossible. My wrath. Entomb. King of battle. For Nehekara. Destroy them! Settra comes!
Well, we'll not know. Maybe the Tomb Scorpion is not in the minus element. Tomb Scorpions are excellent for your secondary lords. Especially if you need to a little bit more advantage against infantry. Wasn't this used to be like +2? Now it's 1 on tier 3. This cost adjustment is crazy difference. It's like a total game changer. Hmm? Sphinx has more health. This one is still on the higher side, takes longer to build. One turn, 2 turns. This one is 250, this one is 500, damn. And above the income on the income building. Oh, damn. And the cost of the buildings on Tomb Kings is huge. I wonder what will the AI make of it. Two Nehekara warriors, three Nehekara warriors, four Nehekara warriors. And they're all barracks look amazing now. Rubio says, started Isabella campaign, Tunnels of Reservation, turn 1. So glad I got Elja's script off the OnlyFans. Enjoy. Oh, this is pretty incredible stuff. It's like they did everything here that was supposed to go. Adjusted the cost and they made this lower. And they did even a couple of unexpected things. Honestly, this one here and this one here seem a little bit too good now. Especially if we can get this in a minus element. But when would you build a Scorpion building? Well, I can see two reasons to build Scorpion building. One, if you like the Scorpions. Two, if you want to abuse single entity monsters with healing. Because this works better now on the Scorpions. And this is strong with any single entity. And yeah, the shop they're not siege attacker, so I guess if you want to get a siege attacker. Siege attacker, I guess, is another reason. I guess siege attacker might be the main reason, early siege attacker. In some situations, Scorpion will be better than a Skinless Skull Catapult, but this building gives you way too many units compared to just one Scorpion. So this is still better than a Scorpion. Especially in the early game. These things go better with healing, though. Well, they definitely changed some stuff around here. This looks like same as before. Seems to be kind of like a short distance between these places here.
Your last mistake. No.
This one starts on... They have 11 units on tier 1. Cool, cool, cool. Let's have a different feel here. army capacity +1, still the same cost. No way to add hero capacity. This one is weaker. And interesting how the Tomb Kings require resources for everything, while the dwarves can craft some without any resources. Well, starting with hammering, even on tier 1, you get 10% research. Let's see.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the?
Hey, Los Magoose. This look like not much change here. It's like all the same. Was this one like this before? It's like bad translate on the power reserve here. Same here as well, huh? Doesn't look like they change anything here. This is just a lazy koi pasta, right? Lord's army traits and followers still present heroes and don't work. This is a Lich Priest, he's a hero. And has a Lord army, but he's not a Lord. Oh god, Lich Priest can still get strong. Lich Priest, a decrepit mummy. He can barely walk and talk. Well built, robust, powerful. More lazy koi pasta. Literally don't have any good caster traits anymore, huh? Guess Wise still exists. Wise is probably gonna be the only one, but at least they can cycle cheaper. Replenishment all armies and means magic power reserve capacity for all armies. It's nice. Let's Settra here.
Defeat is impossible.
At war with the Necro Brotherhood, Numas, and the followers of Nagash.
Open the liber mortis. What you want?
Top notes are rank 3 the server campaign. They're only at war with Exiles of Corn. Okay, have fun, top notes, have fun! Weak to magic against demons. Okay, now Settra. Let's see the other ones.
Sigma's will.
Henry, join with us.
The Grand Cockroach Khatep. Here capacity for Lich Priests, right cost minus 25%. Mortuary Cult crafting cost minus 25%. Lord effect, character experience gain plus 25% of heroes in Lord's army. So we're gonna level heroes in his army. Campaign mood range plus 10%. This guy should always be having fresh heroes level up with him and then send level up heroes to another army. Here's to see his location. In Tomb King's Confederate yet? No. He had a faction-wide campaign movement and replenishment combination. So they removed that and added other things. He has become more campaign mood on his own army. What was the name of the his city in that last campaign? When we played Cockroach last time. Gas station toilet. His capital.
We are next exile.
Starts with a tier 2 city. No landmark. The costs have been adjusted now. It's pretty big. Oh, the short campaign victory is pretty straightforward here. Greenskins got 3 settlements, and we're the only enemy at the start of this campaign. Broken chains. By fighting broken chains, you make Gromberdal happy, right? You get a non-aggression Clark. And this guy had the penalty against with Dark Elves. They removed that penalty. Didn't he have like minus 40 relations with Dark Elves? Kinda sad I didn't add any landmarks here, but you know, dwarves get landmarks first, of course. I guess other factions get landmarks later. Never say never. Ah yes, 10 anti-infantry Lich Priests. How many can we even recruit? What is this? Hero capacity per Lich Priest 2. You think it used to be recruit ranks as well?
The day of awakening.
I think at this point you really don't care about the lore. Although this one has a kind of like a pseudo healing, right? Looks like the wise is the way to go. Doesn't matter which one it is for this faction. He has Necropolis Knights. Still has the Vortex. I mean, this army character experience game plus 25%. So basically what you want to get 2 Lich Priests that are wise as fast as possible in the army. Start getting those extra jars, extra recruit ranks. The priest as well also has Incantation Preservation, which buffs more recruit ranks to +3. And the Lord also get higher rank. Get some research going. Get the immortality unlocked fast, right? I think any lore is good. The wise with 3 extra ranks is the way to go. Start generating 5 jars per turn and provide 3 recruit ranks to any army you want to be recruiting. But this is the role of the Lich Priest. Get 3 ranks and generate 5 jars. And this guy will be able to get the fastest. He does have extra capacity for the Lich Priest, so it's at least his specialty.
Hierophant, Khatep.
I can mess around between the different mounts. This is like a weird thing. This one is still pretty poor. There's 1 Canopic Jar and 1 Lich Priest. They don't know that Tomb Kings can recruit heroes in any city. They should at least double the first 2 effects. There should be like 5 jars and 2 Lich Priests. Mortuary Cult Scholar. Is the Gehep. Or the same stuff all over the place. Only Tomb Guard replenishment. I get 4 Lich Priests and I get +2 ranks. I think I used to get +5. The Grand Hierophant skill is dog shit. Means a magic power reserve change when increasing instead of actual power. And 5 higher chance for the Lich Priests. Lich Priests are army heroes. What you're gonna use Tomb King's incredible economy to use hero actions. It's also horrible hero actions on this guy. This guy is for incantation preservation and for magic. The Tomb King start with 0 capacity for the heroes of Bologna. This has gotta be one of the worst final Legend Lord skills in the game. This is the absolute worst. Especially since it's no longer power. I like the extra 4 Lich Priests. This adds some flavor to the faction. I think this one should be even more on the first and the third line. The second line should be just removed because this is how they work without it. Using moving a Lich Priest around with Vice and getting incantation of preservation, level them faster with Khatep's extra resistance and send them to other armies, extra experience.
For the mortuary.
1600 experience for Khatep. And Tomb Kings get more battle loot than dwarves. Both Settra and Khatep got a weapon on the first battle. They might have changed this. Maybe they've forgotten about this. I feel like this is an oversight to original design which got outdated over time and it got fixed itself. Because they got forgetful. It might have fixed itself.
Death becomes us.
But this guy didn't get a level on the first battle.
My riches are ready. At once.
This guy is 658. Warhammer 2 system would put him to 808. But it has 25%. Let's see if it actually works.
The day of awakening.
Yeah, it works. It works. They do just need more experience now. But Khatep is the one to level heroes and then send them to other armies. Especially with the extra 4 Lich Priests. A little bit, you know, a little bit of flavor around it. But still, this skill should be stronger on Canopy Jar generation and hero capacity. Second line doesn't do anything, so makes it look worse. This faction has one thing really going for them, not just Lich Priests, but different location, and that's like pretty important. They haven't fixed the resource buildings, they're still the same.
To the temple!
We get 2 wise priests, and in a very short time, this guy's recruiting veteran units. If you open here, you can recruit veteran units one of the fastest in any faction in the game. Khatep. Just cycle this and get 2 wise, put him in the army with Khatep, get Khatep to that one, and you get veteran units very early. This guy might get the veteran units before turn 20.
I seek absolution.
So, you know, kind of cool. Kind of cool. Let's see the costs here. 25% off, you can, it's noticeable, so you will get the new dynasty faster than Settra. Kinda. So they did good here with lowering the costs. I wish they added the ability to unlock heroes in the mortuary cult as well. But you can also, if you start generating a lot of canopic jars, and you unlocked enough dynasties, you can also start crafting these items and start fusing them for potential different items. It's another cool thing. They might have also fixed the magic item drops, right?
Great ritual.
Magic item drop chance by 6%. This might make him to max, which also makes him a little bit different. This is just like a fun element. The item isn't anything really special for bells. Has good 2 campaign effects, and the rest is just poor. Yeah, so if you're just looking for a short campaign victory or to unlock the bonus faster, you do need to unlock all these 4. So you need to get the resources like, you know, gold, iron, and the exotic animals. Not sure where you get gold here though. Trade maybe. I think the closest gold is in Grond. Was that can always AP? I think it is. Oh, Hexoatl or Grond. Nice. Maybe you'll be able to trade with the lizardman. If you get the short campaign victory, you get replenishment. This one is 3-5 power, so that one is actually big. Tried a lot of ogres. No, I only played the priests once. He still has books on Nagash, which are closer, a little bit closer around, you know. Yeah,
Sigma's will.
who we have next? Tomb Kings, High Queen Khalida.
The goddess of Asaf calls.
They definitely changed her around. Diplomatic relations plus 10 with all factions. That's cool. 15 research rate for control of provinces, 20 ammunition on armies. All four kind of useful. Her army has takes less attrition, 50% less. Has -3 corruption and poison tax for the whole army. It now also starts with great bows. I think on the map for Warhammer 3 compared to 2, it looks way better, especially the Nagar and Lostria. Like even Southlands. The new colors you just have to get used to. Southlands look really bad in Mortal Empires, like really bad. I mean, Southlands last year, my bad. Last year looked really bad. The Baras is now a port. Oh, they fixed Tomb King's ports. They finally have income. Took them 5 years, but they did it. No landmark in Libara, so that's definitely an opportunity here for a landmark, right? I can make it like a port, or heck, even a core building. I want to see a landmark in Libaras. They get a Lich Priest over the limit. Interesting. Let's see if this thing actually works. It's 75 and a 150, that's good for Tomb Kings.
Asaph smiles on us.
She get, you know, solid stats overall. I mean, whatever it is she is. Venom Wave Explosion. Is still here. Blessing of Asaph. It's kind of big. It's kind of seems like a way skip Lord in the formation, unless there's a buffer like multiple units. Maybe like in the initial part of the fight. Let's have artillery and grey bow shop too.
Snakes like the heat.
Venom stuff. What a strange weapon. Definitely gonna be cleaning all corruption with -8. Does look like the Venom stuff ability is better now. I have to see in the battle, right? Skeleton Chariot has more health than a Necro Serpent. Is it me or is it just fucked up? It's kind of cool you'll be able to switch around if you go in an Infantry Grinder or if you need something different. That seems off. Means the magic power reserve change plus fit when increasing. Oh no, they fucked this one up. This one should probably give like 7 or 8 power reserve, right? Bad translation again. Well, also this shit now. They did mention that some of these things are they're gonna be changed, right? This is kind of like a big buff. 20% damage, 25 reload skill. She has to be there. She gets regeneration. Regeneration load on chariot arm. 25% attrition reduction. Libara's best. Recruiting passive skill on archers, ammunition for less than 5% skill on archers units, all armors faction wide. So, plus 45% armor for archers.
This is my climate.
Legendary barrage and skill, it's pretty cool. Stalkers and knights get attack, X attack and defense. Physical resistance and frenzy. Very good for the chariot. They did fix the attack animation, this shit, right? When I used this thing here, it was kind of broken. I like the skeleton chariot for her. Well, a little bit all over the place. A little bit all over the place. She only knows about the Silver Host, damn. She kind of surrounded by the vampires. Lamia has 14 unit garrison, goddamn. It looks like tier 1, right?
She's impudence.
They removed iron from Mahrak. And Doomglade doesn't have timber anymore. Strange. Hopefully that's intentional.
Bring me Neferata's head. Agreed.
Your last mistake. Test me at your peril.
It starts on tier 2 here. Graveguard. These units are no longer pushover because they buff their leadership as well. And there's towers now and shit, right?
Never. Never.
It looks like Animal they're all confident. Destroy the following faction force in the Gash and Hammery. That's a weird one. Why Hammery? I guess she doesn't like tyrants. Well, they're all tyrants, the Tomb Kings. When you actually defeat kind of strange. Why didn't they so just go west, huh?
Vengeance!
Bring me to my
And we got the Arkhan at the end.
Settra does not. Nagash, your servant calls.
Well, he does look better now with the changes. They've done him some justice. Army capacity +1. Hex rates are even better. And his load effects are better as well. It definitely looks way better now. Well, they made Arkhan good. So shit before. Lord of Death is good again, and nice shiny effects. He starts immediately with 2 armies. He's special. Get access to cheap buildings and other extra units now as well. Well, his whole army gets 5 attack sheet with all the units, and he starts with additional army at the start. He's at his prime right now. Who knows, maybe they even gave him a landmark copium. This area looks a little bit smaller here. Trustworthy still deploys with all factions. Ooh. I really like Trustworthy. And Khalida has +10. She can definitely even put this to good use. And Khalida, she can build nice alliances. +10 base and then Trustworthy as well. Melee attack +5 for the whole army and more power. His weapon almost looks like it's something. Staff of Nagash, huh? Legions with alliances with vampire counts. Have an easy time dealing with vampires. I really like this +5 attack for the whole army. Such a simple thing, but it's gonna be really solid for him. 5 attack on the hex rates. Hell yeah. Especially now they have 53 AP with 46 charge. That is some spooky shit. Where is this ward save coming from? The oh damn, what the hell, what have they done here? That is huge here. Even the ghouls are stronger. Hex rates now is his best unit, huh? Wow, they made Arkhan really good. Maybe they even fixed his attack range on the chariot. His ride is too high in the air, he didn't have range. God damn, I just can't believe it. Why is Restless that stronger than Curse of Undead? Used to be the same. It looks like this unit has battle skills applied. Two damage buffs, ward save, attack. This is huge. And this is battle skills. This is not technologies. There's battle skills on. Wow. How do we get more hex rates? This one is 6,000. Plus 1 capacity for hex rates. Well, enables recruitment of certain enhanced vampire count units. Okay, that was a change. Enhanced vampire counts units with some buffs on top. Additional army at the start, so you can immediately recruit another lord. What's his special book? Enables recruitment of certain enhanced vampire count units. So Arkhan is looking pretty good now. It's gonna be spooky, man, even as the AI, I think, with additional army immediately. So what I'm hoping now with Arkhan is they actually gave him more weapon range, so he can actually attack from his floating chariot. It's pretty much the only thing now that needed fixing. His chariot was slightly floating over the ground and he didn't have attack range to attack properly. It looks like Arkhan is gonna be great. Strange, the Curse of Undead is weaker than the Restless Dead. I guess it makes sense the Restless Dead be stronger because it's the only heal that Hikara has. So Restless Dead is stronger than Curse of Undead now. 4 times stronger. Is it me or higher mass makes you easier to hit in Warhammer 3? It gives you better push. Still have like a hitbox depending on how big the unit is. Mass is density. So they tell you here, casualty replenishment rate represents the proportion of units, base entities, or health that can be restored each turn. Escape at plus 50% of the units in maximum replenishment. Okay, that says for replenishment, but that's the same as the Bella healing cap. Dragons are always taking a lot of damage because they're big. They're probably thinking they're stronger now on the ground, so using them more on the ground, so they take even more damage now. How to use dragons, breed the brats and send them against units that can't fight them. Win. This is pretty nice. Hopefully the chariot attack range is fixed as well, and Arkhan is looking great. Doesn't Arkhan have like crazy amount of hex rates available if he captures Nagashizar? All tables have turned for Arkhan. It's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Definitely a surprise. Definitely a surprise. I'd like to see a landmark at this place. The Great Desert of Arabi is a single city. That landmark is unit capacity plus 100 vampire count units. Where's the Black Tower of Arkhan then? Looks like the map is like a little bit up. Possibly like here then. Yeah. Oh, I really like what I see with Tomb Kings. All of them got a little bit. Looks like Arkhan got the most of it.
As I hold Gal Maraz, I am ready.
We still have to go through Bretonnia, Dark Elves, the Empire, Grand Khatep, Greenskins, High Elves, Kislev, Ogre Kingdoms, Skaven, and Vampire Coast and the Wood Elves. So we'll do those boys tomorrow. I think 11 hours is enough for the day. We'll finish the rest tomorrow. Then I'm gonna decide who to play. But it's looking pretty good for the Vampire counts right now. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time. Good night.